Hey man, I think I like being scared. I really think that I like being scared. And here I am, ready to show you some of the best scary games per system that I could conjure up for a night of fun firestorms of horror. So, you first come into it wondering, of course, the NES. Scariest game ever. Here's a NES controller. Okay. That's what it looks like. See it? But, we're playing Friday the 13th on the NES. The scariest game on the NES by far. Let's make sure that we have audio. Here we go. It's a scary game because it's all true what happens in it. And what's nervous about it is just the fear factor. So let's get into it and see if this was actually as scary as you remember it. You can play as George, Mark, Paul, Laura, Debbie, or Chrissy. I think I'm going to play as Laura Palmer. Look at that. Just like at the beginning of the movie. She does kind of look like, the girl in the movie. Why does it keep coming? Look at this. So you go into these buildings and hope that you don't get killed by Jason, first of all. And you're trying to find stuff that you can use to attack Jason when he shows up. You can go up here. Those are to scale, those houses. Okay, so then you come over here. Look about. You just kind of look around. Which is scary to think about. Like having to look at stuff. And you're trying to just get these children taken care of. There's a lot of old retro games where you're trying to just save the children. And that's it. Which is fine, I guess. There's nothing in the fireplace. It's crazy to think that you couldn't... They had to make the game this way for some reason. Like, nowadays, most of the games kind of, like, have the same kind of movements and all this stuff. But back in this time, games were weird. Always. So, you just gotta be careful. That looks like a real jump. Look at that. That's what they look like. You're like, yeah! Pretty realistic jumps, I guess. So then you go into this house. This is just scary so far. Pretty nerve-wracking to think about how boring it is to have to play this game. But it is getting to be dusk. Okay, here's something. Who's this guy want? What do you want? How do you talk to him? Okay. Oh. So I think you change into this guy. So if I go change. Okay, yeah, now I'm her. Is that a guy or a girl? I think it's a girl. This is kind of scary. Now you can see why the fear has taken a spin up the old cavern trail. Here's Chrissy again. We were just sitting here. Already talked to you, lady. Okay. Still wondering why this game is good? Look at this. This is why. Look at that. Look at this. Where they got that idea from Castlevania. But meets, like, the movie where the person jumps out of the... Where Jason jumps out of the lake. So I guess that's, like, the one part of the game that's sort of accurate to the movie. I mean, do you have any questions about this game? Let me see if there's anybody online just enjoying themselves watching this live, because this is going to come to be a historical journey. Nobody right now, but don't worry about it. You know, this will be a historical journey through time and space and frontiers ship. I have to wonder, how scary can a game really get? I wanted to try to get to where Jason shows up, because then you're going to be out of your mind scared. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. I wanted that stupid lighter. Ugh. There's a lighter. Another one. Look at all these lighters. A lot of lighters. I wish that's how you'd find stuff, is just floating in the air and you just jumped up and grabbed it. What the hell? Is she in every one of the buildings now? What is going on? So, two of the actresses from part 1 and part 2, the lead actresses, were just here this last weekend, but I couldn't go. They were playing at the Colorado They were just hanging out at the Colorado Festival of Horror. And I was supposed to be there because my movie showed, The Death Witch, your favorite movie now that you've seen it, which you haven't because you can't yet. But terrible movie, but somehow got into that festival. Pretty cool. But yeah, those actresses were there from Friday the 13th 1 and 2. Could have been pretty cool. Why do they keep... Okay, finally. What is this? What the hell am I supposed to do with it? Oh, God. So I think the scary aspect of this is just wondering what the hell is the point. I love these days of the games not having any point at all. Man, I throw a lot of knives. You know, he's like, go to this map, but like, how the hell in direction do you know which way you're going? Is the question. Trying to save the children. I haven't seen one child. Oh, there's something. Take it. Take. No. Near the cave. Oh, okay. That was a little secret. Finally, some progress. The cave. Oh man, that's a long ways away. Let's try it. We're gonna try to get there. Nope. Oh, there he is. Look at him. That's what he looks like. In reality, he killed me. Okay, well, then you play as another character and yada 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 yada. Pretty scary game. Pretty nerve-wracking. Since we're in that kind of vibe, I wanted to switch over to the next system. to show you what the next scariest game would be, which would be this. Mortal Kombat 2. And the reason why this is scary is because it's so darn bloody. Look at all that blood. But in all reality, this is the best game that was at the arcades, in my opinion. Because it was like the one game that had so many secrets. So many little hidden secrets. And it just blew people away. I don't know how the heck you're supposed to play this with just 3 buttons, because I'm playing with the Genesis controller. What Genesis does, what Nintendo don't, and they don't have enough buttons on the first generation controller. So oh man, I was getting a smackarooski. And if you don't agree that this is a scary game, then you are incorrect, because it is. I think the scariest part of it is just that it happened. It happened a long time ago that this happened. There was actually a Baraka that came into this pool of acid place, and the Scorpion showed up and fought. Oh man, he finished me. Oh, gross. So here's one of the little secrets. The computer pulled a secret move on me. You know you're not very good at it anymore if you lost in the first round. Other scary characters. Here we go. It is kind of bloody on the bottom of the screen, so I guess that's kind of scary too. But I didn't also the best game for scare factor is Haunting, starring Poltergeist, but I just played that the other day. So this is the second scariest game on Genesis. All these games I'm playing are on the analog FPGA systems. Look at double flawless. Are you kidding me? Okay, I just heard this weird sound. I don't know what the heck that was. Oh yeah, this jerk. Oh my god. What? You gotta be kidding me. You can't be doing that. You can't get it. You can't do that on television. What that scary noise was? I think I'm getting haunted by the poltergeists. Or my house is so old and it's falling apart. Which is probably more likely what the sound was. Oh, look at that. Came back. Melina. Look at that. Easy. I don't know her fatality. If you know it, put it in the chat and I'll try it. The least scariest guy in the game is Jax. Not very scary. Look at that. I was so stoked about this game though back in the day, and I would just dying to go to the arcade all the time to play it. When it came out on Genesis, it's like so close to the arcade. Oh man, come on. Ah. That when this came out, it just blew my mind away back then. Nowadays, it's like whatever, but... Nice. Just hit a bunch of random buttons. I only, once again, I'm playing on the Genesis. I only have the three buttons to use. Okay. We'll do one more fight here and we're moving on to the next game system. Scary game. Award winner. And I'm telling you, the next game I'm playing is by far the scariest game ever made. Oh. Yep. There was something about you could uppercut it and he'd fall into one of the trees' mouths. Okay. Since we got this far and you guys have been so splendid, we're going to say we have seen... we've seen and conquered what it's like to be on the Sega Genesis. Scariest game ever. I'm going to switch on over to the other side. Hold on. Just get it crazy here. Okay? We're just trying to get a little nutty. Now, here's the scariest game of all time. Easily the scariest game ever made is Resident Evil Part 2 on the GameCube. Here we go. Here's the controller. See? Gonna play with the OG controller that came with it. So that's cool. So play with the OG controller. Let's get into it. Resident Evil 2. If you've never heard of it, then I don't know who the heck you are or why you're watching this stupid channel. Okay, so story select. At the beginning, you can pick Leon or Claire. Okay. Let's do an original game from the very beginning. We're going to do normal for now. We're not even going to be able to play that long. If you know this game, you can't play it for too long because it's too freaking long of a game. So you don't want to dilly-dally.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T-virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of Stars.
It's a scary story.
And Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Okay, one thing I have noticed, and you're gonna know, you probably have already noted this, is that the cable I use for the HDMI is only display. It's the one that can only display blue. So just imagine that all the blues are actually red. But it's scarier this way because it's like weird colored Resident Evil 2. Okay? You can always tell all your friends later, man, I just watched weird colored Resident Evil 2 and it was scary.
already bite me.
I always thought it was like pretty amazing that they would make a cinematic something out of the terrible graphics presented before us.
What could have done this?
It's so dark on the screen, but I know you're having fun, and you love watching this Resident Evil 2 scary, weird, colored version.
All right, that's
Because
far
it's
enough.
different.
Don't move. Don't move. No.
Now, the thing I don't remember is the crazy tank controls. How they had progressed into this version.
That was a clean hit.
He's calm.
Wait! Don't
Get
shoot!
down.
Oh, man. That guy was
Can't
naked.
stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There.
But yeah, I was trying to think, like, what's the scariest game ever? And this one is, for some reason, this is one of the only games that truly has jump scares that work.
What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went...
It takes a while to get to that point.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Oh man, see, there's a jump scare right there. Good horror anything is all about timing.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
Oh man. Everything's blue.
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay.
Come on, Leon. Can we get through this damn story already?
Okay.
Pretty sure this is where it starts. Oh no. Oh great. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, these controls are the worst. I forgot about that. But they're fun, kind of. Oh my god. Who walks like this? Get out of here. I don't even remember what the hell the shoot button is. I can... Games in this era were confusing and complicated on their movement. I mean, what the hell am I doing here? Get off of me, man. There, finally. Oh man, there are too many of them. Oh no, not the eating of the skin. Look at that blue blood going everywhere. And that would be red, so it'd be a lot scarier, but if you were not so nervous about everything. So let's move on to another game system, just because we're just trying to get an overview of the scariest games ever made in the history of time. So I'm over here, I'm still here with you. So you don't need to get nervous or scary, but I want you to have fun, and I just want you to be careful. So here comes the next game. Let me make sure I got it on. Hold on. It's a little bit nerve-wracking for you. Okay, here we go. Gotta turn off all the audio of the other crap. Okay, I'm back, dude. So get into it. Here we go. So this is the next scariest game ever made on the Super Nintendo. So Super Nintendo doesn't have very many scary games, to be honest. Hopefully this one will work. I don't know what the hell just happened. Something just happened that was not cool, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna restart that. Oh, here we go. Alright. So this game just would scare the bejesus out of anybody. Super Nintendo. Here's a controller. Scariest game, Super Nintendo. What could it be? Please tell us. Neighbors, my 8 zombies. Look at that. Zombies ate my neighbors. This is the scariest game on this system. Okay. There's so many game systems I need to cover, so I'm not going to do them all tonight. This is going to be the last one I do in this session. Gotta save all these people. I think this is like the funnest scary game, you know? Because it's like this, it's pretty simple. All you're doing is rescuing people and killing zombies on this weird level. Oh. Super cool animations. Okay, I can't go up there. Look at that, just like that, done. This game has the coolest graphics. Very similar to Haunting starring Poltergeist. Evening. Ooh. Oops. What's your favorite scary game and what system is it on? That's what you gotta ask yourself sometimes. Because there's a lot of scary games. There was some scary... I think one of the coolest games that was really old was Zork, the text adventure game. That made me scared. Even just reading a game. I was thinking that there needs to be a new text-based adventure game right now. I'm sure there is one, but oh man, where'd they go? Oh, get off of me! Some fast zombies. What's this guy doing? Come on. So it's really like the most basic elements of gameplay that you could possibly imagine. Just killing these things, collecting people, and that's it. Not much else to it. Besides the fear and the terror that you're feeling as you're playing it. It's the only other part of it that scares the Jesus out of me. I don't know where there's another person. Is there a map? Nope. I don't think so. Oh, no, yeah, there is. Okay, here's a guy. Oh. The noise in the other room was scarier than most of these games. Oh. So, what did we cover tonight? Let's say we got NES, we got the Genesis, we got the GameCube, and we got the Super Nintendo. Of all those scary games, once again, I would say the scariest game ever made was Resident Evil 2, even though it was impossible to prove it to you in that session. We're gonna go into some current games next time to really see how it got really scary. Cause I want to know why I'm having so many scary video game nightmares. Man, where is this person at? Can you give me a hint? Where do I go? Like, who the heck? It's gotta be. I can't. Did I go down here? I go over here. Yeah. It's like a maze game. Maybe I didn't go over here. No, I don't think I did. Come on. Whoops. Oh yes, I forgot you could do that. Yeah, because you can break through some places. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so you can turn in a scary monster and break through certain walls. Like that. Or like this. And that was kind of how you got through this game. There we go. See? Just like that. Pretty frightening. We'll go one more level and we'll end it there. It's like been a half hour of pure fun and pure adventure. I always think that, you know, half an hour is too much for anybody's soul to have to endure of anybody playing a video game. Oh, they killed him. Jerks. Look at these guys. Who do they think they are? Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, this is the Day of the Dead tribute level. Dawn of the Dead, sorry. That's all you do in this game. So why is it scary? I don't know, but I just think it is. Just because it's terrifying to think that it could be something that you have to deal with. Having to go into the mall, having zombies, and being a kid with 3D glasses on. Like, can you imagine the fear? Sometimes you run right into the character and it doesn't collect them. And that ain't cool. What? Who's that little guy? Get that little guy out of here. Oh no. Other thing I wanted to report is if you live in Denver and you know about my pinball machines being over at Mutiny Information Cafe, we're going to end it here. They have been moved out of there. They've been in this Mutiny Information Cafe for 10 years now. And now they're down in Inglewood at the new Mutiny Information Cafe. So I just finished moving all of them today. So October 4th, 2024, get ready for the opening of the new Mutiny. And go play some pinball over there. But you guys have been sick. I know that you're freaking out. So let's do this again. Party down.